Hello, I would like to speak to the manager of the Caucasian department. I wish to file a non-compliance report regarding a defective product. We need to have a meeting. I saw a document this week that I found statistically concerning. It was a flyer Pastor Jonathan Shelley, a man whose cholesterol levels are likely visible from space, is hosting a stream. The title is The Anti-White Agenda. Now I understand the confusion. You look at the NIFB, Pastor Anderson Shelley, and you see what I call the Schrödinger's Nazi paradox. It is a quantum physics issue. Depending on the observer and the time of day, they exist in a state of superposition. They are simultaneously patriots who love heritage and people who believe 1940s Germany had some valid logistical ideas. They are in both states at once until they open their mouths and collapse the wave function into a slur. But my issue is not the bigotry. My issue is the quality control. When Shelley says, I represent the white race, I have to intervene. No denied, please return to the kitchen. I do not want a White History Month, not because we lack the portfolio. I am French, we have the cathedrals, we have the symphonies, we invented the croissant, the mole fritz, and the concept of a tailored suit. We are doing fine. But if we have a White History Month organized by Jonathan Shelley, it will not be white pride. It will be white trash. He will not serve beef bourguignon. He will serve lukewarm hot dog water. He does not represent European excellence. He represents the clearance aisle at a gas station. I have standards and he does not meet them. This brings me to the terminology. If we are going to be tribalist, which seems to be the hobby here in America, can we at least use the correct textbook? In the United States, you treat genetics like you are sorting laundry. White, black, brown. This is not science. This is a vibe check. If you consult biological anthropology, if you look at the phenotypes, there are 5 generally accepted major groups. You have the Caucasoid, the Mongoloid, the Sub-Saharan African, the Australoid, and the Islander. That is the data. It exists in nature. It is not political. It is osteology. But the US government, they prefer to use crayons. White is a sheet of paper. I am not white. I am pink, beige, and occasionally red when I cook with wine, which I do not drink because I respect the sauce. And then there is the Hispanic classification. This is a logistical nightmare. Spain and France are neighbors. We share a border. We both speak Latin-based languages. We both enjoy wine. But in America, if you cross the Pyrenees Mountains, your race changes. If you are Spanish, you are Hispanic. If you are French, 20 kilometers away, you are white. I have been asked if I am Latino. I said, linguistically, yes, but according to your Census Bureau, I am a different species. They are grouping French, Mexican, and Spanish people based on what? The Scoville scale of their dinner. It is incoherent, and to my Mexican friends and the Latinos in the NIFB who think they are separate from the white leadership, I have an update for you. If you have Spanish ancestry, you are Caucasian. Congratulations, here is your jar of mayonnaise. This is the irony. You have Shelley screaming about purity while attacking people who are scientifically in his exact biological category. He is confusing melanin with taxonomy. You are the same race, you just have a different tan. But since Shelley ignores the 5 biological groups, and since we are apparently just inventing categories based on feelings, I am exercising my authority as a French immigrant, a Premium Caucasian, to issue a correction to the genetic map. Jonathan Shelley is no longer Caucasian. He is the sandwich race. The data supports this. He has the crust. He is full of baloney. And if you leave him in the sun, he spoils the picnic. Effective immediately, Shelley and his followers are sandwich Americans. Please check the box. Are you Caucasoid? Are you Mongoloid? Are you Sub-Saharan African? Or are you a foot long with extra mayo? Now, regarding the self-hating phenomenon, I see people saying, I hate that I am white, or I wish I was white. Please stop. No, seriously, there is no DNA test for cool. You cannot change your ancestry. It is like hating your height. It is inefficient. Jealousy is a universal constant. There are people in every one of the 5 categories who are miserable. Switching teams will not fix your personality. Focus on your contribution to society, not the manufacturing specs of your chassis.
Hating someone for unchangeable traits, skin color, eye color, gender, is not politics. It is simply rude and evil, but mostly just very rude. If a policy is racist against Group A, it is racist against Group B. That is the math. However, just because the media is annoying, that does not mean I want Jonathan Shelley as my legal counsel. That is like realizing your house is on fire and hiring an arsonist because he has experience with flames. Shelley is not defending me. He is a liability. He is the man at the party who gets drunk, shouts a slur, and then puts his arm around you and says, "We are all thinking it," right? And you have to gently remove his clammy hand and say, "No, Kevin, we are trying to eat nachos. You are going to jail. So I have a proposal. We will send the self-hating whites to live with the sandwich race. They deserve each other." Shelley can scream about his greatness, and the self-haters can scream about his terribleness. It will create a perpetual motion machine of annoyance. We can use it to power the grid. Meanwhile, the rest of us, the Caucasians, the Mongoloids, the Africans, the Islanders, we will sit over here, we will sip our tea, we will judge people by their character, not their skull measurements. We will agree that racism is inefficient. We will agree that double standards are illogical. And we will agree that Jonathan Shelley is a sandwich, and a low-quality one. He is white bread with the crust removed. I am French. I know bad dough when I see it. I am Lionel Caros. The meeting is adjourned.